the ultimate guide to boosting your IGF-1. IGF-1, or insulin growth factor 1, is one of the most powerful hormones for muscle growth, recovery, and overall performance. Here is exactly how to max out your IGF-1. Naturally, without any shortcuts. What is IGF-1 and why does it even matter? It is a hormone that is produced in your liver in response to growth hormone. It plays a key role in your muscle growth, fat loss, recovery, and bone health. It stimulates protein synthesis, improves your metabolic rate, speeds up tissue repair, and supports bone density and growth. Maximizing IGF-1 naturally is about optimizing your lifestyle, your diet, your habits to unleash its full potential. So let's talk about nutrition. Your diet is going to directly affect how much IGF-1 that your body produces. Here is what you should be eating, and here's what you should be avoiding. Protein-rich foods. IGF-1 production is stimulated by protein intake. Focus on complete proteins. I'm talking grass-fed steak, eggs, wild-caught fish, and Greek yogurt. You know the drill. Dairy products boost your IGF-1, especially milk. They contain natural growth factors and amino acids that wholly support your IGF-1 production. Healthy fats boost it. Avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish. You should be getting your carbs in for insulin regulation because insulin helps trigger IGF-1 release. So carb timing matters. Includes sweet potatoes, brown rice, oats, and fruits like bananas or berries. And if you want to know the superfoods for IGF-1 production, it is colostrum and bone broth. Colostrum is a nutrient-rich milk product. It directly enhances IGF-1, and bone broth is rich in collagen, amino acids, and supports tissue repair. You should be avoiding any refined sugars and processed foods. It doesn't need to be complicated. It really is that simple. These are going to spike your insulin without providing nutrients. And alcohol highly suppresses your IGF-1. So let's get into the exercises you should be doing to maximize this. Here is exactly how you should be structuring your training for optimal IGF-1 production. Focus on compound lifts like bench, squat, pull-ups, deadlifts, and use heavy weights when doing so. 75 to 85% of your 1 rep max, going to about 6 to 10 reps when going to failure. IGF-1 responds well to volume, so consider high volume workouts. Add accessory exercises too, like lunges or rows in your routine. Also, high intensity interval training, otherwise known as HIIT, short bursts of intense effort followed by rest. This drives your IGF-1 production through the roof. For example, 30 seconds of sprint, 60 seconds of rest, 5 times. And needless to say, you should be progressively overloading. The goal is to improve. You should see that in your exercises too. Now, if you really want to know the IGF-1 powerhouse, similar to your test, it is sleep. Most IGF-1 is produced during sleep. It's extremely closely tied to growth hormone secretion. Poor sleep will severely limit your levels that you can produce. So as I've mentioned, 7 to 9 hours per night of quality sleep. Sleep in a dark room. Darkness enhances your melatonin, which indirectly supports IGF-1 production. And avoid screens before bed. The blue light is going to disrupt your melanin and give you a worse night's sleep. Now, it's important to understand that IGF-1 does not work by itself. It's influenced by other hormones in your body. Here's how to optimize them. Insulin. Insulin's sensitivity helps regulate IGF-1. You can improve it by eating complex carbs and pairing them with protein and fat. And avoid long periods of fasting after your intense exercise. Growth hormone. Growth hormone stimulates your IGF-1. So prioritize your sleep, exercise, and fasting to support your growth hormone levels. Let's talk about the importance of cold and heat therapy. Temperature extremes are going to increase these levels and also aid recovery. Firstly, cold therapy. Things like ice baths or cold showers reduce inflammation across your entire body and promote recovery, ensuring IGF-1 production is at its maximum. You don't want your IGF-1 being wasted on chronic inflammation. Make sense? So you should be doing cold therapy after your workouts for optimal repair. Heat therapy. Saunas improve your circulation and your growth factor release. Try and spend 15 to 20 minutes in the sauna 2 to 3 times per week. And it is vital you avoid these IGF-1 suppressors. Chronic stress, sedentary lifestyle, and overtraining. These 3 things are going to be the biggest things that limit it. And if you want to go down the supplement route, here are some supplements you're going to want to take. Remember, lifestyle and diet come before supplements, always. But if you're not reaping the rewards you want, these are going to enhance it. Colostrum, straight to the source. L-arginine, it's an amino acid. Creatine, zinc and magnesium, these can support recovery and your hormonal health in a whole. And ashwagandha, reducing your cortisol. Let's talk about hydration and electrolytes. Drink 2 to 3 liters of water per day and include electrolytes in your drinks, like coconut water or Himalayan pink salt. This is going to support proper muscle function. IGF-1 is one of the keys to unlocking your full potential, whether it's building muscle, recovering faster, or enhancing your overall vitality. By following all of these strategies mentioned, you're going to max out your IGF-1 and become healthier and more attractive. Consistent habits lead to unstoppable results. Best of luck.